So, welcome to Magic Monday Meditation. My name is Monica Brown. My business is Moon Goddess Waters. And if you haven't been here before, the first part of our meeting is a little bit of a conscious conversation, and then we'll go into a guided meditation. So, I kind of want to just start by where everyone is. It's always a good place to start, right? Bring yourself into a room, have a seat, take a breath, and then say hello to the people around you. Acknowledge that there's others in the room and just do a check-in. So, Kathy, you're the only one that I see. So, how is your day? Do you feel like you're in your body, grounded? What's going on for you today?
I do feel like I'm in my body. I had a productive day and I'm feeling good.
Good, good. Okay, so I like to start there. If there's anybody else that would like to share, and as our group grows, we'll actually split up so you can do this in small group format. Okay, so I want to talk about a practice that I did this morning that was with breath work. And it kind of took me by surprise because if you've been here before, you know we do frequency play, and I do that as part of my personal practice. But this was a little different because there was a lot of breath happening with this and a lot less focus on frequency. So, what does the breath do for us? The breath does a lot of things. It oxygenates our blood, right? Invigorates our blood, but it does some things neurologically with the brain. So, when we do big breaths, we start to feed more of our body with oxygen. And you can really feel it when you do deep breaths in the brain. Um, there's a lot of breath work that is specifically focused to impact pineal gland, pineal and pituitary, right? By putting some pressure up into the brain with big, deep breaths. And there's a lot of different practices. I'll let you look and see what you see out there. But deep, full breaths and deep, full breaths over an extended period of time makes an impact. There is an invigoration that happens, there is an oxygenation that happens, and then there's an opportunity for that chemistry in the brain to start to shift and to start to, my experience was start to release. And it could be different for you, right? And it could be different for me tomorrow, depending on what my body needs from that breath. So, the practice that I think we're going to do tonight is we're going to take some really deep breaths, and we're not forcing anything. I want you to follow your body. I want you to follow yourself. Your breath might not match mine. I'm at the end of a very long day, and I did breath work at 4:30 this morning. And so my breath might not be as big as yours, and that's okay. Stay with yourself. Or maybe mine's bigger. That's okay. Maybe your exhales are going to be really long. Maybe it's going to be your inhales. Maybe that'll shift with the breath work that we're going to do. So first, we're just going to start with really deep, full breaths in a comfortable way, because I'm not trying to have you force and hold or force and push out. And we're going to set the intention that we're bringing in everything that we need with that breath, all of the clean oxygen, and that oxygen is able to go exactly where it needs to go in your body. And then we're just going to let it evolve, because it will. So we're still in meditation, kind of, sort of, right? We're going to do breath work before being guided deeper. And you're welcome to close your eyes, because I literally, this is all I did for my meditation, and it went on for a very long time. So head over shoulders, over hip, and that nice elongated spine. And if you need to wiggle with your breath, if you find yourself moving, that's okay. In this practice, that's okay. So close your eyes, just start to bring yourself here. And when you're ready, just take a breath. Just and just relax down. And I've had a big full day, like I said, so probably you're not going to hear huge breaths from me. I did this morning. So it might be a little bit before I can pull in at that level. It's a lot of energy that you'll be pulling in. So breathing in to your fullest capacity without pressure, and then breathe out. And I'm going to guide you through this versus doing it with you. So breathing in all of the way. And when you're breathing in, notice where you feel the movement of that energy from your breath, or where you feel your breath go. And then exhale. And however you're doing it is right for you. So breathing in, big inhales. And you might like lift your arms up if you feel called to. Extend your arms out. Follow what your body is asking you to do, or what your body is going to do. Let your body do what it's going to do so that you can take in more breath. And then let it go. And take in another breath. And exhale as you're ready. And have the intention, you're really pulling in prana. You're just right in through your nose, and you are letting it go into your body, into your brain, wherever it needs to go. And then you're letting go. So it's like if you were washing something off, the breath is the thing coming in, washing something off, and the exhale is kind of the dirty water going out, so to speak. Just releasing carbon dioxide. You're releasing other gases that you don't need to hold in your body. You're putting that breath right where you need it. And if you are a feeler, and you might be a seer and get this too, or you might just know, maybe it's going into a particular area of your body. Don't force it into any place, but if you notice it, that's okay. Go with it. And breathe in and follow what your body is asking for. Big inhales. And you might get to a point where it gets a little tight, but you feel like you want to breathe more. So you're not necessarily forcing, but you are taking your body past its edge or right up to its edge so that it can level up and go into a new direction. And you will probably feel energy shift as you do that. And then exhale. I mean, you might find that you inhale for 30 seconds or exhale for 30 seconds or even longer. And if that's too rigorous for you and you just want to breathe in and breathe out, you can do that. And if you feel like all the places that your body was pointing out to you, you get to the point where the breath has come in there as much as you feel like it's going to, or that there's a new place that you can go, then I would invite you, when you breathe in, to have the intention that that breath goes right into your brain, like into the center of your head. And it might come through your heart, it might come up your neck, it might find its own pathway, but that you feel it in the center of your head. Like you're drawing all of your energy, all of that prana into your brain. To really nourish your cells in your brain. And I'm not trying to take away from the rest of the body. But here is the thing about the brain, is the brain is the place where neurochemistry is created, right? And it's a biofeedback, the body and the brain and the body. But if you can breathe oxygen into your brain will wake up to a new level and start to create different chemistry. And you will probably feel a little brain buzz as you do this, a little tingling here or there as you start to invigorate areas that have been resting for a while or dormant. And when you feel like you've maxed out the expansion for the moment with the breath in the brain, so you feel like your whole body's flowing with this breath, your brain is full, we're going to take some awareness to the base of the brain. So the base brain is that primitive brain. It's the place where all of your early memories, your early feelings, your early experiences, and how you interpreted them are stored. And they're not necessarily memories that we have a lot of access to because we were so young and these are so primal. So some of these will be strong feelings, some of these will be strong experiences. Some of these will be, some of what's registered in there is how you feel about people or things or places, or how you took on or gave meaning to something that happened early in your childhood or in a trauma. And I'm even going to throw out there some information in there, and it probably lies other places in your body as well, is information from cross lifetimes or past lifetimes. So we're going to take some breaths in with the intention of going right into that base brain. And it can go up and through. It could go through it and up higher. That's fine. And you might find that that's what happens. And we're doing this with the intention. You can set your own specific intention. We're doing this with the intention of elevating some of these beliefs, of elevating some of these experiences from our history, from taking something that was wrong knowledge and elevating it into right knowledge. And I don't mean right and wrong as good and bad. I mean, it wasn't the truth. It wasn't the truth of who you are. Maybe it was the truth of how someone else was, a parent, a caretaker, something you saw, right? That was an experience that you took and you, in your little tiny person self, created a belief that wasn't right knowledge for you. And that's all I mean by that. So breath in and allowing anything that's just really, how do I want to say this? A stickler of something for you, or a place or space to heal, a belief about yourself or life or potential or possibility that you might not even know that you have to be elevated simply by your breath. So by breathing in and starting to let loose, right? This is your own energy. Then our energy gets trapped, entangled, and bound. And so it's just like bringing some lightness through your breath into the energy of what's stored in the brain. And on the exhale, you can certainly, one simple way to do this would be on the inhale, breathing in wisdom, love, healing, understanding, right knowledge. And on the exhale, letting go, just letting whatever the wrong knowledge was, whatever the incorrect information was, whatever the pain or sorrow was, allowing that information that created that to simply be let go. So we don't really want to send your energy out, but you can definitely transform that energy into right knowledge. There you go. Woo. Okay, I'm even starting to feel it for you. And I'm not breathing that deep. There you go. And you can make noise, you can wiggle, you can shift, and you might start to feel it move into other parts of the body. Because if you stored a memory in that base brain, it might also be trapped and connected to some other part in the body, right? Our beliefs are stored in a cellular memory within our systems. So if that happens, that's okay. Breathe it in fully, and wherever it is, you can simply just let it move into right knowledge. Let it move into healing. Let it move into higher consciousness. Let it move into self-love, honor, wholeness, whatever it is for you. I'm going to give you another minute or two with that. There you go. Beautiful work. Okay. So the next step to take is there are times in this lifetime and others where we send our energy inappropriately places and our energy is taken inappropriately from us. And so the next piece of this is through this breath on the inhale, just really calling back to you from any place someone took your energy inappropriately or you gave it away inappropriately, that you're calling back all of your energy to you on the in breath. And on the exhale, you are sending out anybody's energy that you took inappropriately or they sent to you inappropriately. So think, this lifetime would be maybe people that you didn't like very well or didn't like you very well, whether you even knew them or not. It could be random. It could be you have a strong belief about something and you're ticked off that it's happening in the world somewhere, right? So you send a lot of energy there. Well, that's your energy. That's your vitality. That's your prana. So on your inhale, pull it all back. Let's keep your energy strong and keep you fortified in your physical body, in your mental body, in your emotional body, your spiritual, your energetic body, your entire field. So on the inhale, just allowing all of your energy that you inappropriately gave or was taken from you to come back in. And if you're concerned that it was pissed off energy or something like that, then bring it back through a filtration where it's transformed to really be your pure essence, right? This is the intention. You're calling it back. This is your pure essence. Doesn't have to go out, come back the way it went out. And you're sending out anything that was sent to you that isn't yours. That it's not yours. It needs to go back. You're empowering yourself and holding your own in a higher space. And you're also giving back other people's energy to them so that they can be more coherent, which is a good thing. So even if they're a total jerk, if you send them their energy back, if, they might get it back as the grumpy energy they sent you, but they have a choice to take it back and create greater wholeness. So on the inhale, taking back and calling back all of your energy that you sent out inappropriately or someone took from you. It's not theirs. They have no right to it. You could take it back on your inhale. And on the exhale, ooh, gosh, didn't know that was there. I don't want that. That's not mine. And you send it back. And you don't have to get caught up in what it is. Just on the inhale, bringing back what's yours and allowing it to come in. And exhaling what isn't yours. I want to give you an image. So, Rod Stryker, a teacher of mine, has said there's a light in you that can light up the whole world, right? And some people talk about the divine spark. I see a column that's runs through us that from my vantage point, my perspective holds that type of energy, that light, that spark. So on the in breath, when you're bringing your energy back, it's like you're fanning your flame, right? You can't light up the whole world if your energy is outside. So you holding higher, fan your own flame. So on your in breath, your energy is coming back to you, brightening your own light, brightening your own divinity, enhancing your spark. And on the exhale, anything that would dampen your spark, diminish your spark, cover up your spark, just gonna send it back. So in the inhale, your flame, your life force, your vitality, becoming stronger from the inside out. And on the exhale, becoming even stronger because you're just creating space for more of you as you let go of what's not yours. There you go. You might wiggle if you need to, whatever you need to do. Fanning your own flame, strengthening your own inner light. Spark or sparkle. And burning off and sending out the debris of anything that doesn't belong to you. Doesn't matter if you took it inappropriately or somebody sent it your way, it's just going. You don't have to get caught up in it. Inhale. That light strengthening. Exhale. Your light strengthening, more prana. More prana in every single cell of your body. Fanning your flame. And breathe in a way that's right for you. There you go. Nice big flame. So bright and so strong. You can let that light, your light, you, get bigger. Might be bigger than your body. Because you are bigger than your body. And when your flame is like that, you own your whole field. So as you walk around the world with your light on and exhaling anything that people send you inappropriately, then really the only thing in your field is what's there appropriately. And your light. And so you might attract some people to you. Most of the time, the people that belong in your realm. And anybody that starts to come your way because they're attracted to the light, if they try to send you anything inappropriately, they're going to meet your light and they're going to be uncomfortable. They might not know why. They'll be uncomfortable and they will disperse. They will just go on, or they will change their tune and realize, oh, I have to level up in order to hang here. And they will probably not be able to explain this. And they probably will not share it with you the way that I shared it with you. So breathing in, allowing your light to grow. And then when you're ready, we're going to slow the breath down to a comfortable place. And be aware of your light. Now, that could be, if you're highly visual, that you see your light. And you will be so spectacularly beautiful. So before you look, if you haven't, know that, and it's okay. That is you. You are that beautiful. And uh, don't be shy with it. Don't allow yourself to be that light. If you're a feeler, you might feel yourself buzzing. You might feel the flame or your light. You might hear it. It might be your heart song, might be your note, right? Your note in the universe, your soul signature note. You might just know that you are big and vast right now, and give your attention to it. And slow your breath. And keep your attention with it. I'm going to give you the opportunity to get really comfortable what your light feels like, with what shining bright feels like, or looks like, or sounds like. There you go, shine on. Within this light, your humanness might become or seem very small. And it is because you are actually very big. And if you forgot what you were doing, just remember, where's my light? Feel it, or see it, or know it. Really memorize. What does my heart area feel like when I'm in my light? What does my body feel like when I'm in my light? How quiet am I in my light? And if you forget what you're doing, remember your light. I am light. I am energy. I am sacred. I am reverence. I'm divine power. I'm holy. I am healing. I am love. From the infinite to the finite. I am creationary. I am creator. Any other I ams that help you to really, really unify with your light. Where you forget where you begin and you just simply let go and dissolve into your divinity. And if you want, feel free to lay down. Lay on your back. You can put your feet up if you want a little bit. Don't get cuddly necessarily, but you can lay down and just feel this. There you go. Nice work. You just sink into your divinity. You let go. You allow your divinity to consume you, to dissolve into it, to unify with it. And simply relax. Come into that space of effortless ease with the awareness of yourself as light. You might give yourself a little warm hug. Maybe take a couple deep breaths. And then I wouldn't get up very quickly. In fact, I wouldn't open my eyes very quickly either. I would first feel my body so that you remember, oh, I'm coming back into this body. And remember where you were when you left. You're not coming back into the same dimensional reality. You're not exactly the same human, but everything will look similar. So, where were you? And then you can, as you feel like you're back in the human body, the form, you can start to wiggle or squirm or maybe cover your eyes with your hands and then open your eyes and then spread your fingers, let some light in, and then drop your hands. But when you go to get up, go very slowly. And when you sit up, have the intention to bring your field in to the absolute appropriate size for you as you step into the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed this evening. I enjoy every Monday night. So thanks so much.